Okay, we are back to continue off where we left off. I'm just gonna try to get the stream up. Stream is up, as you heard me saying that again. Right, we had just done the Golden Road with Kevin's party, and now we're gonna head on to Rias's party. Slightly weaker, at least to start off with. Might be able to get them up there though. Okay, who has the highest archer right now? Chloe does. Can Guff give this to Julia though, and she does get kinda high thanks to that. I'm thinking prevent death blows on Rias. Terror bomb. Give me blood. That sounds like a cheat code that would be used for some old PS2 game or something. Ah, right, we don't have the thing now, haze, so they're actually walking towards us. We don't really have any AoE either. Tell me they're not immune to... Oh, the other ones aren't at least. I'm gonna say immune to... Oh. No, oh, thank God. These really buff each other. What are they weak to? Mirage. I see. Anyone else have Mirage? Miss. That's not very nice. They're just buffing. Oh, not quite dead. Surely the sleep wears off at some point. Surely. Can I like kill this? Oh, come on, stop missing. Get that we're weak and all, but... What? Oh, it has an agility buff, I just saw that. That's probably why we're missing. How's the time? Really gonna struggle with these though. I'm already out of EP, and we can't really get the advantage on them with this. I know they killed Tida. I have no EP. Maybe I did end up making a bad balanced party. We'll have to get through it though. We don't even have a revive on these, so... I don't know how we're getting her back. Maybe just die and reset the battle. Yeah, I think we're dead anyways, even if we wanted to win. How are they playing so much? Look at that speed. Incredible. Fastest gamers. Oh. Okay. I don't want to use a celestial bomb on Tida, that's... no. Sorry, but no. Maybe we're just gonna die again. No, we're not gonna die again. I'm in the mood to keep spam losing. I don't know how we're getting teed up though. We don't have a revive. And Celestial Bomb is too rare to use. Do we have a food that revives? We do. This even revives. Okay, good. Then we can use that. We're almost out of CP though. EP, I mean. EP. Do not need CP to heal. We need level up. No. I tried to... Maybe we actually have the opposite thing going right now, so they're chasing us. Or maybe I'm just not at all used to not having haste anymore, because we're dead now. Just kill me, please. End it. It's over.
This is bad.
Don't BM, just kill me. Good.
Have mercy.
Let's see if we can equip something like haste after this battle. We kind of need it. I don't find the out of combat stuff very maneuverable without it. Now just killing us immediately. Okay, guess we die again. And restart.
Goddess, have mercy.
Gotta check if we have this opposite thing equipped right now. The scent or whatever it's called. It feels like it, because they're immediately chasing us as soon as we enter their vision. Stop with the sleeping, please. Okay, how do we kill these without any EP at all? We cannot use arts. Okay, what is that damage? Hello? We were winning. I was thinking we're finally done with this little fight, but no. Now they get a death thing, so they're gonna kill one. How fun isn't that? Oh god. Now we can kind of not even lose, because they've been debuffed so much now that we just win, kind of. I kind of wanna lose, because I don't have another revive to use. We can actually use Chloe ult, I guess. That's a revive. That doesn't cost any resources. Just basically hope that Tila doesn't die again now. Please. Okay, good. How are we getting so little XP too? No, okay, let's check now. Do we have thing equipped? No, we don't. Why are they chasing us like that then? And we don't... We have scent there. I don't know what the difference would be though. It already feels like we're scented. Gaia Graves. That was quite unfortunate for the son. A single glance at her curious, simple smile, and he knew he would cave to whatever she said. Doubly unfortunate, since he also knew who she would side with. Please be slightly weaker. Like, I want a fight that we can just win, and not have to reset multiple times in order to win. It doesn't look like we're getting that blessed though. Can't afford the thing you want me to cast against you. Here's Kelletira. Good. And please level up. Okay, that's a Julia level up at least. Or not Tila. The one that didn't need it. HP 3. Miss a fish. Castle something. This empty chest was brought to you by... oh, you. Despite first impressions, it was as much shop as any other along the same street. A shop was still a shop, even after it was no longer full to bursting with wealthy customers. Or any customers, really. You took all I had to give. Happy now? No, I'm happy when you give me an easier area than this. We have some orbment things, I think. We have HP 3. Would that help anyone though? Chloe is using that. But switching to this doesn't give her any new heal or anything. It would give a better heal to Rias though. They don't even have bad stuff equipped. That's the annoying part here. No. Okay, good. What? That was not a surprise. You're kidding me. Oh no. Blast them, Tira. Please kill them. Kill them all. Yes, Tira, you said okay. That means you accepted that. No, you didn't kill anyone. 1,000 sparrows. That's quite a few of them dead. Not all of them though. Kill it! Please level up. No! We don't have anything. Use some bad food. Heal. Reviving bomb. Enforcer number 20, the empty chest. So true. Come on, you're telling me I don't have scent when he can do that. That was like a full 180. Okay, interrupt this one. Okay, see that's a good hit. And now we can get a double Rias turn. Which is pretty good. The Sparrows thing seems to bug a bit if you hold down the button for it. At least it looked like a bug to me. Maybe it wasn't, but... the animation like kept playing. It only stopped there when I let it go. Okay, which one has most HP? One up here. Kill that one. Come on, stop buffing yourself. I can't hurt you when you're buffed. Like literally, I'm not doing any damage to it. That one I can hurt now. Good. She still has some... oh, they've healed. Kill this one. Oh, Chloe ult. Full HP. It's like I'm the one that's blinded, but I'm really not. I can't hurt them! Help! What is this? Die! They're getting the fucking thing coming up. I don't want that. Perhaps if we do this, we can kill it. Come on. No, both of them dealt 0. I actually can't kill them. They're immune to damage. And I'm not allowed to escape, so kill me? I don't know. Oh, I did damage. How? Did I crit or something? I can't crit. That's not a thing. Kill it. Yes! Oh my god, one down. Tila is the only one doing damage. It's poison though. I don't know how, but oh my god, we won! Oh, and everyone leveled. We can play again. Actually, Julia didn't level, but the other ones did. Thank you for that game, we needed the level up. Silver earring. Or so he believed. There was a pause in noise after the question was raised, and seconds later, they both heard the flat-footed thumping of their daughter's steps coming towards them. Did you call me, Mom? What does that thing we got do? Silver earring. Prevents poison. That's not very good. Tila can get it, I guess. No! What is that? Why does he turn around? I was actually behind him that time. I'm feeling like I made a severe poor judgment call when I made these groups. Because we are so weak. Like incredibly weak. Blast him, Tila! I guess it's that it feels like attackers are really, really bad still. Actually, it just feels like all people in my party, even Chloe using her arts, barely hurts them. And that just killed my entire party when I killed an enemy. What?
So sorry.
What was that? It wasn't even an explosion. It was just like a boom, you're dead. And then I died. And that was it. Okay, Rias, kill them. Gotta get past this stand chapter. So we can play with the team. What's happening? Why are we dying? What am I doing wrong?
This is bad.
We killed those fine when the other group without anyone dying, and now they're just killing everyone. Gotta check their information thing. Maybe it says like if killed by someone special, it explodes. No, we can't even see their information. What are we supposed to do? Explain to me, game, please. I really want to understand, like I want to, but I can't if you're doing this to me. Without any explanations, it's kind of impossible to know. Like now they should just die. And I shouldn't die, because I'm almost full HP with everyone. Surely. Now it didn't hurt anyone. What's the difference between this time and the other ones? Was it a distance thing? It has to be a distance thing. But the distance thing is not equal to the sprite. It's bigger than the sprite. So it's just an approximate distance. Okay, try to play around that then. No, it's the exploding thing again. I would like the chance to try and gain some CP back for the few upcoming battles. But I'm scared of it killing me. Please kill it and not explode. Don't explode me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Please. Why?
Well, that takes care of that.
Why did it hit me? I don't get it. Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship. Only then shall the door open. Proof of her scholarship. Only one we know in the school is Chloe, but I don't know what a proof of that would be. Heal them. Hit. Probably something like... Oh, we could do chain, I guess. That's pretty good if we can hit them all. It's a crit round. Nice.
Goddess, my thanks
That was
to
pretty
you.
strong actually. We like to see it. Tiger Heart. If you're looking for gold, you not found one, Graham. Ah, I get it now. That took me a second. Skull pendant. Did you know arteria supposedly comes from the English word artery? I can see why it would. No, this I think always turns around. Let's debuff one perhaps. Should debuff the other one actually. But it's done. Pretty good. Oh, what? Didn't die. Ah! Die! Tira level. Gonna have to heal Julia and Reese. Actually, Chloe too, if we're being realistic. Please say they die from this. Oh, they did. Good.
Justice must always prevail.
We're getting a bit stronger. We're still very much weaker than the other ones were, though. Come on, you gotta hit when you attack.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Should make it not hit me. It still hits.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
You again. At least Phantom Thief B is a gentleman. We're crit re-assaulting this. Otherwise we're gonna get I don't want to get into an infinite fight again with the chickens.
My thanks to thee.
Attack 3. But that would never have happened. Hideko would never have denied Shadow back then. See, she didn't have much money in those days, yet she paid cash for the machine. Sylvan. What? This seems familiar somehow. Something wrong? Not at all. I thought I may have seen this weapon somewhere before, but it must have been my imagination. It certainly seems like a capable one though, so I think I'll use it all the same. Here's a crossbow for a cross, bro. I don't actually have a crossbow for you, father, sorry. Nice. We didn't get any weapons for these. The other group got weapons. Maybe that's why they were so much stronger. Almost all of them got weapons throughout that zone. Pearl earring. It is yet to be spoken of in legend, for its mother was a modest carpenter who carved it with no other purpose than to hold a confession. It was never meant for a grand display, but for a quiet, sincere love. Reviving bomb. An empty coffer, devoid of any treasure. Go seek another. Oh nice, here's the heal thing. Now we can fight enemies in peace and actually get stronger when we do. Is there any upgrades we can get that would help? Ooh, we have so many. We can get cast 2. You can even get action 3. Do we still have enough for like an EP cut? No. We have enough for an EP3 though, which is good. I think that's enough for now, but that should be some solid upgrades actually. Oh, we could have made a hit 3 for her, I guess. Attack 3. We could put evade 4 here even. Attack 3. Cast 2 should go on Chloe. Should be able to put EP3 here. Any other high things? She could get an action 3 or Tida. Tida is actually quite strong right now, so let's give her that. She can get an evade 2 as well. Good. Nice getting a bit stronger for once. Hopefully we can feel that in the coming battles. This group was not off to a good start, but I still hope they will redeem themselves in my eyes, which they very well might. I'm thinking it might actually be the boss coming up. Got through this area kind of fast after those initial problematic fights. We have almost no resources for fighting. Oh, cannon these. Oh, they resist that. That's annoying. Don't have any AoE and they're weak to an element I don't have. Hopefully you don't just blow up and kill us now. Oh, Julia died. Please don't blow up and kill us. You'd blow up and kill us. I told you not to do that, but... Okay, I guess we're dead. That explosion is a bit too good, I would say, considering it's a melee enemy. It walks up to me and then kills my entire team. One shot, basically. Not fully one shot, but almost one shot. I think if we go like with it with one of our people that's slightly more tanky, perhaps we can survive. Also, if we do like a chain 3, we could hit them all. Let's try killing them. Please don't hit us now. It is a range thing. It's just a very long range thing. And I deleted Tida. Goodbye, Tida. And goodbye, Reyes. I guess the dream of redemption is not just in this world. That's another game we're talking about. Because this party struggles a lot. Kinda just wanna go do the boss and slam my head against the wall until it dies. let's just continue on. We looted all the chests. Party is very weak. Very, very weak. We'll probably not do this boss first or second or third try. Probably more like fifth try, but we will get it. Oh. Could that be the exit perhaps? It certainly seems to be. I wonder if Kevin and his group are on the other side already. Think we're going to have to fight our way out of it though. What? Father Kevin? He doesn't have the mirror things at least. Kevin! What does it say? Oh right, we can't read them even. Yeah, this is not gonna be a first try, because we don't have any S-crafts or anything. Let's just try hitting him. He gives them all guard. Including himself, actually. Focus on Kevin, I guess. It's even a double health thing guard. Debuff him. That's a lot of damage.
Prepare to meet your doom.
We gotta heal Tita here. She's dead. Yeah, we're not winning this. We will try. We'll even use Celestial Bombs and everything. But with the amount of damage they're doing, they're two-shotting me. Okay, and they do away.
I was not prepared.
Yeah, you were not prepared at all. I think we just made the stupid mistake of how I made the teams. I thought this would be fine,
Sorry.
but it's clearly not. And I think it's because we have both Julia and Reyes, and both of them are kind of weak outside of their ults. Tita is alright, and Chloe is a strong healer, but she doesn't do any damage. Almost zero. We'll get through this fight though, and then we're out of the chapter, so it will be fine. Now they even stun with us. Yeah. I don't exactly know what we're supposed to do against this with our team comp without any S-crafts, and we can't go back and recharge our S-crafts either. We would have to keep fighting enemies to get our S-crafts back, and that's gonna take forever. Since we die in the normal battles. Let's just lose and restart again. They're stalling though. Please just kill me. You've won. Nice, thank you.
This is bad.
Thank you. Okay, now he started actually. Don't know if that's bad or good. Doesn't really matter in the end, I suppose. Chloe is very slow. She wasn't this slow in the previous game, but she still didn't have action in my party then at least. So I don't really know the difference, like why is she so slow now? Perhaps it was her gear then? Maybe she had some speed gear going? Because she's certainly weak right now. Okay, he can heal them. Okay, we have her ult now, that's really good. We need some of the offensive ults though, and not Tida to die in one shot. We don't need that. Damn, that hurts. Stop focusing Tida! Well, that's Tida up again. On the crit round, maybe we use Tida did again. Oh, I couldn't click it for some reason. Oh, maybe she got stunned. I wanna heal her, but she's gonna die before I get the heal off, I think. Revive Tida. This feels like the fight more made for Kevin's thing. Having his ult here would be so good. But this is the one we don't have it for. Heal Reyes, then get your ult on them. And we hope it does some nice damage. It did not do a lot. I was hoping for more. Don't kill Julia, please. Oh, they killed Julia. That then missed it, so she healed herself. Yeah, we're dead again, I think. They're just a bit too much damage with these cannons. And so many of them too. And we barely hurt them. We need to do like at least double damage. And they need to do half of what they're doing. Then we're fine.
Goddess, have mercy.
He's gonna have a crit round first, but that doesn't matter even. Start using Aerial to clear away their shields. Tida can just start attacking to also do the same thing there. No! They're still doing such insane damage. If we spend every turn healing like this, like we kinda have to do, or we die, we hit no damage. Outside of S-Crafts, I guess. We could win with S-Crafts. But we also don't have any global S-Craft things. Can you smoke cannon these? Are they resistant to that? Of course they are. Would have been a nice counter. Heal, I guess. They might die before we get the heal off them. No? Good. Actually got a good heal off. They got double crit rounds and a 10% damage buff. Ouch! 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 Can have her vital cannon, I guess, would save us, but also further away from the next actual damage. This might be winnable though. It's gonna take a little while, but we're slowly hammering him down. And we're starting to get close on S-Crafts from several people. Crit round down there, we're gonna use that. We're gonna use a big smoke cannon here. Even though it doesn't smoke them, it's good damage. And Julia ult them. He's down, but he's buffed now. Maybe. This will end up being... Oh, let's do this. I wish we had some AoE on her. I don't though. Okay, let's do this before she dies. Kinda lucky how Reyes is still alive. We can heal her. Two down. Vital cannon. Perhaps she should heal herself. I think so. I think this is it. I think we got it. Might be saying that too soon though. This run we just got a bit better positionings of everything. You do so much damage. Healer. Oh, she's out of EP now. Let's use this then. That's some nice damage. Heal herself. Attack borders, attack, Reyes ult. We can't hit all of them, but we can hit Kevin and the other ones. Kevin down to his little mini thing now. Okay, main boss down. Should be in declare now. Killer. Good. Was a close one still, but we did win now. Now we can just actually attack this until it's gone. And debuff it with glory. Oh, or unless we miss. Come on, debuff it. Nice. There we go. And let's laser beam it with Tira for speed. There we go, we did it! The battle I thought would be impossible wasn't impossible, but it was difficult. Oh! Healing Stone. That seems to be the end of our trial at least. Although I certainly wasn't expecting that to be a fiend that had perfectly disguised itself as Father Kevin. True, I wasn't. Oh. Reyes, are you alright? I'm fine. I was just so relieved to find out that it wasn't really Kevin. And now that the fight is over, it seems clear to me those battles was a trap set by our foes. Those bizarre cannon fiends are further evidence. Let's hurry through that door. I'm quite concerned about the other group. So am I. Just how worried about Kevin was she? You don't need to be worried, Reyes. They're fine. You should be worried about yourself here. Kevin's group did great. Yours passed. They passed with extinction. Yes. Thank goodness. Yep, you're the real deal, alright. Thank you, Adios. I was worried as hell about you, you know? I could say the same to you. Still, it looks like those really must have been Grimoires then. Sure does. Grimoires? Is that the name of those fiends we encountered? You got it. It's a type of fiend mentioned in the Testaments. Although maybe fiend isn't the best word. They're said to be what souls eventually turn into after being thrown into Gehenna. People's souls turn into those? That's not a very pleasant thought. As I'm sure you know, the church teaches that the souls of sinners end up in the fiery depths of Gehenna. There they are tormented by ceaseless flames, slowly losing their own sense of self over time. Till finally they're said to end up as nothing more than a chaotic lump of spirit known as a grimoire. I'm getting goosebumps just picturing it. And that's what those shape-shifting creatures we encounter were? Yes. The mirrors and cannons that appear with them are all cursed items that have the same origin. How they did it, I don't know, but it seems our enemies have quite literally opened the gates of Gehenna. That's quite a fitting metaphor. Huh? That sounds like... You again. Well, look who decided to show their ugly mug. Did that lord of yours send you to come check up on us? That is one of the roles I have been assigned, albeit not the only one. I'm impressed by how quickly you progressed, even if it was with a significant amount of the Hermit's guidance. The Hermit? Who's that? The ghost we keep running into? I can't think of anyone else. She's been helping us in various ways since we arrived here, yet we still have no idea who she is. Indeed, I speak of her. She's a spirit that was left behind in Phantasma, as well as the master of the Hollow Garden. Of course, thanks to my lord taking most of her power, she can do little other than struggle as your guide. As usual, your cryptic nonsense just goes right over my head. But hey, if she's your enemy, that makes her our ally, right? I'll leave that for you to find out. Her position is hardly your concern at this time. I have a message for you from my lord. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you, and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn even fierier, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. What? What is that supposed to mean? My lord says that you may choose to interpret the message however you see fit. My task was simply to relay it to you. Kevin? Sorry, I couldn't help but laugh. Tell me, what subclasses did you and that joke of a boss you got take to get your certifications and how to be a big bad? Nice touch trying to confuse us by spewing that cryptic bullshit too. But you thought we'd keep ourselves up all night trying to figure that gem out. I mean, the overblown theatrics did make it a bit obvious that it's fake, don't you think? Well, you're about done with us. If you are, how about you get lost? We got better things to do with our time than listen to nonsensical riddles from a guy who can't even bother to show his face. Haha, I see you're quite fond of the gift granted to you by my lord. Does it bring back many memories? Gift, Kevin. You think you can get away? Fear not, we will encounter one another again before long. I am, after all, Phantasma's foremost guardian. And with that, I bid you farewell. So that's the sports reader you mentioned. He's the picture of his lord, right down to taunting us as he leaves. Too bad for him Too bad for him that it does take a genius to work out that they're both bluffing. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. His words sound to have some specific meaning to me, but they could be taken in a number of ways at face value. We could try to unravel said meaning, but that may hinder our progress more than help in the long run. My thoughts exactly. Anyway, what's definitely not going to hinder us is going back to base and seeing who's in the 2 ceiling suns we picked up. If we activate that monument over there, we'll be able to come right back here to continue exploring later too. Thank goodness it's right there, huh? I wonder who's going to be inside these. Chapter 3, Golden Road, Silver Road complete. That was the shortest chapter so far, I think. Kevin Graham of the 543rd class of trainees. In the name of the goddess above, I hereby appoint you as squire of the Septian Church. I humbly accept my appointment. I pledge to offer my soul to the goddess above, and both body and blood to her church on earth. Very good. It is exceedingly rare for one at your age to be appointed to this position. I can only assume your aptitudes and training achievements warranted it. May you strive to be a worthy guardian of the goddess's sacraments as her loyal and devoted servant. Well, if it isn't Kevin. I see you managed to avoid having your promotion rejected by the top brass. Splendid, splendid. Instructor, I really can't thank you enough for all you've done for me. I never dreamed I would have an actual Dominion supervising my training. How sweet of you to say. Hard to believe you're the same boy who waltzed up before the congregation for the sacraments, shouting, "Make me a knight, please!" I'd appreciate if you chucked that memory back in the furthest reaches of your mind, thank you. Oh, but how could I? Had I missed your groveling, I never would have taken an interest to you in the first place. And not in a million years would I have thought you were related to Rufina. You could have asked her to take you on as her pupil before resorting to such drastic measures, you silly boy. Well, I had my reasons. Let's leave it at that. Very well. Doesn't matter at this point anyway. Congratulations, you're now a dog of the church just like the rest of us. It's good to have you on board. Thank you. I'm not sure that's the most reassuring metaphor to be using on new recruits though. You might scare some of them right off. Please, you're not trying to position yourself as some sweet doe-eyed thing, are you? Besides, I think it's a perfectly apt description for us. We go around sniffing out sacraments wherever they may be, tearing through the throats of the heretical fools who are enamored enough with them all the while. Can you spot the difference? Come on, instructor. I'm used to you at this point, so I don't really care if you call me a dog. But you care if I call your beloved Rufina one, don't you? Not to worry, Kevin. I can read between the lines well enough. Well, did I guess right? I owe her a lot, but I wouldn't call her my beloved. She's just like a big sister to me, that's all. You're making it sound like like you what exactly? Rufina? I thought you were in Room Inferior on a mission. I was, but I tried to finish as quickly as possible so I could be back for your appointment ceremony. I'm so proud of you, Kevin. It's amazing just how fast you've grown. Now you're a full-fledged adult like me. Wow, thanks for going out of your way to come here. I'm not sure I deserve to be called an adult yet, though. I've got a whole lot of work ahead of me if I want to be half the knight the two of you are. Oh my, how modest of you. By the way, have you let Rias know about all of this yet? Not yet. I'm planning to write her tonight. She's been real mad at me ever since I decided to come to Arteria, though. Hopefully this will cheer her up a bit. There's not much else I can do to make up with her short of going home. Perhaps we should do that together at some point if we can find the time. Oh, and while I have the chance, thank you so much for looking after him all this time, Maine. You've given up so much of your free time and I really do appreciate it. Think nothing of it. It proved quite a fun way to kill time. He has a fair amount of potential in combat arts and thaumaturgy too. It's a shame all of his skills are on the practical side of things, however. His academic side is less than stellar. I had this feeling in the pit of my stomach that may be the case. Oh, right, I gotta get going. I have to pick up my new room key and medal from the general affairs guy. Sorry, I'll talk to you later. Oh. What's this? You look so concerned. Feeling guilty because he followed you into such a dangerous line of work? Not at all. That was completely up to him and him alone. I would never try to dictate his life choices. It's just that I think he'll make a fine knight, personally. It checks all the boxes. He's got the potential, he's got the determination. All in all, I can see why you're so proud of him. And call it a hunch, but I wouldn't be surprised if a stigma manifested in him just like it has in you. Well, I'm impressed. I didn't think you could sense that of others if you didn't possess one yourself. Yet one more reason to feel frustrated that you aren't a Dominion. I know we're friends, but there's no need for all the flattery. My combat and thaumaturgy abilities are average at best. I wouldn't be cut out for a job at all. I'm grateful enough to have been promoted from Squire to Knight. That's the upper limit for someone with my lack of potential. If only you saw things the way I do. Someone with an average at best abilities couldn't have handled your Ouroboros case half as well as you did. Fighting off a man of that reported strength to a swift enough conclusion would be a pretty feather in anyone's cap. It was just my luck that we both came to an understanding. As far as Kevin goes, he wouldn't need to rely on luck. His potential for growth extends further than I'll ever be able to go. But there's one weakness holding him back. That poor boy is just far too kind. So kind, in fact, that I can see him driving himself into a corner because of it one day. Chapter 4, The Dark Stigma. That looks like... Sin? Princess Olivia, now this is a surprise. Don't think this is a dream, at least. Indeed it is not. I would be overjoyed to share a sweet date with Shara in my dreams. One with a fine drinking companion, not so much. Yeah, this is real, alright. Still, doesn't Shara count as a drinking companion too? In a way, it's fine to be drunk with the joy for company, but it's very much the opposite to be drunk with alcohol involved. That's one of the most important lessons I learned during my stay in Liberl. Truer words have never been spoken. But alright, enough playing around. You guys mind filling us just what kind of situation we got ourselves into? We shall make with embraces and tearful greetings afterward. Honestly, you two really are something special. You'd think you'd be a little shaken finding yourselves in somewhere as unnatural as this out of nowhere. This is quite the pickle. I appreciate that it may be hard to believe, but this is the situation we find ourselves in at this present time. If we try to find a way out, we'll need you to accept that. Oh Mueller, my sweet rose-kissed muse, ever pure and free of thorns, you misunderstand me. I have long accepted our current predicament as reality. Then why do you look so deep in thought? Need you even ask? Perhaps my life's toughest decision lies ahead of me. Before me I find Joshua, Princess Claudia, Tila and Gisette. Then there's Julia and even a new face, Reyes. Just whom shall I gather into my arms like a warm blanket and exchange sweet nothings in celebration first? Only you. Joshua, you're pulling my leg when you said this guy was an Erebonian prince, right? Hard as it is to believe, he is. Putting my deeply earnest dilemma aside for the time being, it sounds as though you've been making some headway into unraveling the mysteries behind this place. Naturally, I would be more than honored to help with that. But first, you got a few questions you need to ask, right? I know I sure do. I should have known you would be thinking along the same lines. You're exactly right. Fine by me, what do you want to ask? You think you figured something out? That's what I want to find out. First, I want to ask about that ghost you've encountered in here. Ask away. If I remember correctly, the first time you met her was on the balcony in Gransel Castle, yes? Indeed it was. She gave us the key that allowed us to eventually find and rescue you. That was the first time she appeared to us as a ghost, but I don't believe it was the first time she directly communicated with you. Was it, Father? I don't think so, anyway. When Reyes and I first arrived here, we heard a strange voice talking to us. We didn't have a clue who it belonged to at the time, but I think that was probably her too. So as do I. So at first, she existed here only as a voice, but she's gradually started showing up with a body too. I know that's a weird way to put it, but if it's true, it backs up what the man in black said last time we saw him. Yeah, he said the Lord of Phantasma had stolen most of her power, right? He kept referring to her as the Hermit and Master of the Hollow Garden too. Plus the inscription on that monument behind us has the Hermit's garden written on it. I think all of us here can connect the dots just fine. Agreed. It's reasonable to conclude that this very garden is connected to her in some way. That's true. Makes sense to me. It also explains why this place is kinda comfy compared to the other world. Fiend-infested places in Phantasma. Feels like we're getting close to the truth with every new revelation. By the sounds of it, she's been in Phantasma for a while now, possibly since the beginning. But then she's had her power stolen by the Lord of Phantasma and ended up without a body. Since then, she's been trying to help us to the best of her abilities and guide us forward. If we assume all of that to be true, maybe the monuments scattered throughout are connected to her somehow too. They seem to exist for the same purpose, guiding us forward. I think there's one more thing in our position that's connected to her as well. The cube, Kevin. You think so? Unfortunately, your guess is as good as mine on exactly what that cube is. That being said, I think the odds of it being connected to her somehow are as high as everything else on the list so far. Well, what do you think? Honestly, I'm impressed. You've done a remarkable job of making sense of the situation when you've only just arrived. Still, if we assume all of that to be true, then there's something else we should be doing as we keep moving forward. Helping to restore her power, I assume. That way we should be able to ask her what else she knows about the land we're in. Got it in one. I get this impression that if we don't, we won't stand a chance against those two. We find ourselves up against a wall at some point. You may well be right. Well, leaving her aside for the time being, I do have one final thing I'd like to ask. Huh? What else is there to cover? Concerns that Lord of Phantasma you keep mentioning, actually. Put simply, you wouldn't happen to have any idea as to who they are, would you, Kevin? Why me? Well, from my perspective, they're awfully fixated on you. You seem to know about Reese's deceased sister as well. Then there's the fact they're able to summon devils from the church's texts. It all seems to be pointing to you two, and you in particular. I can see what you're asking, I guess. Unfortunately for you though, I got nothing. If anything, I'd say they seem to be an enemy of the Grossherd as a whole rather than just me. I suppose that's possible. I wouldn't be surprised if an organization like that had more than their fair share of enemies. No offense, of course, I have plenty of enemies myself. Try not to sound like it's something worth boasting about. Anyway, even if we've connected some dots, we'll have to save the mystery behind who our enemies are for another day. Maybe we can get more information out of them the next time we see them, but until then we don't have enough to work with. Right, next time one of them shows up, we'll have to see what we can force out of them. So that about wrap things up for now? If so, we should probably get ready to head out again. We're on plane number 4, and if the previous planes are anything to go by, it's gonna be tough. Kevin? What's up? Did you have something else you want to add? No. It's just that I'm not feeling very well, so I'm going to sit the next plane out. What? I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone, but please look out for him on my behalf. He shouldn't cause you too much trouble, but as I'm sure you know, he can be a little careless at times. Reyes? Wait a sec. You're not gonna go after her? Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. Reyes! Wait a sec. What's with you all of a sudden? Oh no, are you feeling left out because I'm the only one you know here? And everyone else is buddy-buddy? Sorry, Reyes, probably wasn't fun to sit through the whole happy reunion deal over and over when you can't be part of it. I should have known this earlier, really. I've been pretty insensitive, so I'm really sorry, okay? When are you going to stop acting? Huh? It's true that I felt a little left out for a while. We've clearly gone through so much together, and it's made you that much more fond of each other in the days since. Yeah, we had some amazing times. Hard to come at the other end of stuff we did without growing closer through it all. Watching y'all, how could I not felt lonely? How could I not have felt jealous? You've been avoiding me for the past 5 years, Kevin. The thought that you're going close to so many others while going out of your way to keep me out of arm's reach did make me sad. You know, I didn't mean it like that, Reyes. But at the same time, I was still happy you did. I knew how badly what happened to Rafina had hurt you, and how you were still blaming yourself for it. I knew how you were driving yourself into a corner over it, and how you were taking on nothing but dirty jobs, as if you were trying to punish yourself. And I couldn't confirm it for myself to be sure, but I just knew the rumors that you were desperate to burn yourself out through them were true. So that's the reason. That's why, as lonely as I felt when you were off making new friends without me, I was really, really happy more than anything. Reyes, do you know that? Except it turns out you haven't made any new friends at all. You're pulling the exact same thing you pull with me on them. Every single one at arm's length. They can't get close to you, you won't let them get close. On the surface, you're a cheerful person having fun with everyone, but on the inside, you're as cold as can be. All you're doing is manipulating your own emotions so people think you're someone you're not. After watching you ever since we reunited, it's become plain as day to me. Man, I'm happy you're worried about me, but you totally got the wrong idea with this one. Sorry, I'm good at a lot of things, but pretending to be someone I'm not isn't one of them. When I'm happy, you'll know about it, and when I'm mad, well, I think you know I'm not so good at hiding that either. I'm the same transparent guy I always was. No, I didn't say you weren't easy to read, for me at least. After all, I know how genuinely shaken you were by the Lord of Phantasma's message. Their words and the words of the Schwartz Raider always come across as cryptic, but not to you. Deep down, you know what they're talking about. You just constantly keep it from the rest of us and try to keep us in the dark. No, maybe you've even managed to pull the wool over your own eyes too. Come on now, you can't seriously devour the new offering presented to you and display your seal once more. You know exactly what that means, don't you? Go on. You know what? Maybe you should sit things out for a bit. You're clearly really tired. What? I get that you're as angry as you're upset with me, but I think it's starting to make you jump to some really out there conclusions. And being tired's only going to make it worse. Can't you see how negative your line of thinking is? You can't seriously believe all this is actually true. I'm not saying I don't deserve all the anger. I totally do. I genuinely was busy, but at the same time, I wasn't sure how to face you if we did end up meeting either. Still, we're gonna be working together from now on, so... enough. Huh? Everything you're saying is just meaningless. Maybe the others don't realize that, but how dare you think I, of all people, would fall for it? I realize I'm turning my back on my duties as a scar by doing this, but I can't bear to be near you any longer. I can't stand to see the Kevin I thought I knew so empty. So... Kevin? Oh hey, I'm sorry I had to see that. Don't worry about it. I wanna know something, Joshua. You looked into me a fair bit since I first stepped into the scene, right? I have. I know that you call the heretic hunter. I know that you're one of the 12 dominions that lead the Grolsch Rider. I know you undertake the execution of the sinners the church deems most unforgivable, almost single-handedly. I figured you'd know your stuff. Wouldn't want any guys whose backgrounds you hadn't thoroughly vetted being close to your girlfriend for long, huh? I can't deny it. Still, the only people you harm are those sinners, and never anyone else. So I decided that, for the time being at least, you weren't a threat to her or anyone else. I see. Wiseman was your work too, wasn't it? Sure was. My job was to get rid of him, that's it. Everything I did with you guys leading up to that point was to get myself into a position to get it done without him catching on. That includes helping all of you out, naturally. Yeah, I know. You must have been aware of the possibility that Estelle would have taken aboard the Glorious too. You thought allowing it to happen would help you in the long run, so you kept quiet about it. Wow, now that one I'm surprised you pieced together. But yep, you're absolutely right. I figured there was a chance you might get abducted, but I did exactly nothing to stop it. All I cared about was finding out that Wiseman and you were up to, and where you were, for that matter. Couldn't use better bait for that than her. Thought so. Yet all of that doesn't change how I'm more grateful than words can express. Why's that? Because if you hadn't helped me back then, I would still be Wiseman's puppet. I would have broken with my own hands what I value most in the whole world. That's a debt I'll never be able to fully repay. Oh sweet Adios, now you're just being cute. I know you're smart enough to realize that's not at all why I threw you a bone, right? I just wanted him off his guard enough to create the opening I needed. Helping you was the perfect way to do that. That was all there is to it. And again, that doesn't change how grateful I am to you. Knowing why you did what you did doesn't erase the gratitude I feel. Not in the slightest. It really is just as well you end up quitting Ouroboros. You'd suck to high heavens if you were an enforcer now. Honestly, you're totally right. If Rias is sitting on the sidelines for now, let me help you in her place. I might not be as capable of helping you as she is, but I should be able to back you up. You don't need to feel indebted to me, you know. Well, I'll take what I can get. No doubt you're worried sick about Estelle too, so there's your gold star reason for helping out besides me. So thanks, I'm glad you got my back. Right back at you. Well, I was gonna just join the party anyways.
Great.
Let's get Olivier in the party now, shall we? We might have to use Sins for some doors though, but let's start with this.
Please.
How do we confirm this? Yes. We might wanna remove some quartz now of other people. Like Rias has a lot of our top tier quartz. She'll of course get it back. Maybe we even remove all quartz of all people, at least high level ones. Maybe not level 1 stuff, because they can just keep that. Like here, there is nothing of value really. Action, cast, mind, attack. Eagle Eye is good. Attack, information. Din already has some stuff equipped, I see. Why would he have EP cut equipped though? That's weird. Yeah, I think we're gonna need him for the party. Honestly. I know some doors are for him at least. Okay, hit. You should not be having hit. You should not be having attack. Not evade, not move, not defense. Barrage quartz only. EP is good there. Yes, EP is probably the best one. And he has a one-line thing, which is so good. Mind 3. Probably evade 4. Then an EP cut. Eagle Eye would be good. Can give her this. She shouldn't have shield equipped. Give her evade and she gets a better AoE heal. Anything we can upgrade here? Like an action 3 we could give him. Who has our action, like, or cast 2 I mean? I don't remember who we gave it to. Did I already put it on someone? Yes, I did. Don't know who has it though. That's Chloe. It's actually good that she has it. But she should have an action thing too. I just don't know what to remove. Like remove this. Might be good, but she needs the EP. Do we have... No. Let's check the shop. Probably nothing new here. No. This would be good for Chloe. Give her Gaia Greaves though. Let's give it to Joshua and put... Oh. And he has composites. Okay. So if we want to make someone an attacker, we could make Joshua an attacker. It just isn't what we used for him the last game. Definitely possible with this kind of equipment though. This is pretty good. And what do we give you, I wonder? That Gisette gun, we can probably put that on Olivier. So let's do that. Let's take Olivier. What do you want here? He cannot use long barrel plus, it looks like. I did remove that from Tira, didn't I? Yes, he can't use it. We want art buff things on him. This would be good. Prevent mute isn't bad. Actually, let's swap this with Kevin. Crimson Eye. Put this thing here. Give Olivier the Crimson Eye instead. Having him be insane art is better. And that was the wrong thing to remove. There we go. I think that's good. Alright, so let's click his gun. Yes, we could do this. Let's do that. Okay, we're all set up now. We're gonna look around the place, see if there's new books or anything, because we're new chapter. Can even use this. Full CP. There are a number of interesting books here. Read Kitty Talk for Dummies. Okay, things to be aware of when speaking in feline. Pronunciation of the feline language has a distinct characteristics depending on the region and may differ slightly from the following information. This could be considered comparable to dialects in the human tongue. In addition, since the number of elongated vowel sounds indicated by the, I don't know how you say that, squiggly character, are intimately related to a cat's personality and emotional state, there's quite a broad range of variation. That being said, I have attempted to compile a list of most common expressions. Nyaun, you're absolutely right. Nyogo, this way. Nyoo, this is it. Nyayaya, an expression of delight. Nyanyago, hold up. When urging to be cautious. Nya, these nails are bothering me when agitated. Nya, squiggly line, I'm hungry. Nyon, an expression of caution. Nyon, I'm tired. Nyon, who are you? Nyon, yes, that's right. Now, what's wrong? Nyo, so we meet again, fleshy thing. Nyogo, it's been a while, how have you been? Nyon, goodbye. Nyo, yes, that's exactly right. Nyo, squiggly line, go. Hello. Fyon. Ayon. Myon. What did you just say, oh hairless one? Myo-un, you're welcome, squishy pink thing. Myo-u, I'm hungry, kitten talk. Myo, squiggly line, go. I'm sorry. Totally got that. The herb woodpecker. A bird of legend. The herb scenic route is a road lined with beautiful groves of slender trees on each side of its cobbled path. A notable sight frequent appearing in ancient royal court literature. It's thought by researchers that the scenery which knights once laid eyes on was far more spectacular than that which is seen today. Sadly, those vivid colours are appearing in days of yore have long since been lost. Those awe-inspiring hues of which are written in poem and song referring to the plumage of a single bird, its name, the herb woodpecker. Presently, haven't we seen this before, actually? I think we read this in the first game, didn't we? Ah, yeah, right, we did read this in the first game. Did we read Cat Book too? Oh, we read the Hertz Adventure too. Wasn't that the thing with... Ah, we read all of these. These are all old books, actually. Yeah, okay. Are you feeling alright, Rias? I can go and get you some medicine if you help. You big dummy, she's not sick, she's angry. Huh? Come on, read between the lines. The phony priest obviously said something to make her mad, and this is the result. You're better off leaving her alone for now. But... if you want to keep lying to yourself, Kevin, then go right ahead. If that's what makes you happy, I won't stop you. But as long as you keep doing so, I don't want to talk to you. Check out the area to the right over here. It's seemingly more and more like we were all drawn in here at the same time, which is a relief in some ways. If the pitiful thing had been left in the outside world without me to watch it, I'd try to think what would have happened. I'd come to his defense, but no, I can't blame you. Truly, I'm offended. At the very most, I would have thrown a luxurious banquet for us to enjoy. It sure has been a long time since we last met, Joshua. You've been to Erebonian Crosspole now, right? Why not make your way over to Calvard? Oh, it's something I'd like to do eventually. Estelle and I are currently looking for someone, though. Fair enough. Incidentally, I heard from Shara in one of her letters that Killiga returned to the Republic. She mentioned something about her retiring from the Guild after being scouted by the Calvardian government. What? That lady who used to look after this ice branch? For real? Never would have seen that coming. Yeah, it's all true. I hear she's up to her eyes in work these days. You know how she is. Taking it easy isn't an option for her. She gives her all to everything she does. She's doing a hell of a job, though. Her co-workers and subordinates are all terrified of her already. I wouldn't have Killiga any other way. It's disturbing to think that we are literally fighting fiends taken from the church texts. Then again, our enemies are capable of making a replica of an entire city. I suppose summoning mirrors and tanks are child's play to them. Oh, this is the never news thing. Okay, I think we're ready then. We're gonna go do doors, which means we get rid of Olivier for now. And get Sin in here. I don't think we're gonna fight. I hope we're not gonna fight in them. Should we equip something temporary on him just in case we do? Probably a good idea. This thing would be nice for him. Prevents blind. This thing is pretty good too. I mean, we definitely have the option of... It reduces his strength. I don't really want to equip that. Feels bad for him to have less strength. Shield he can have, and he can have evade, and he can have action. He can even have move if he wants, or hit would be good, I guess. I don't want to put defense on him though, because then he's gonna do less damage. Okay, so we should have 2 doors. Pure White Radiance approved for scholarship. This one we cannot do. The man who talks with his fists. It has to be this. Bring to me the man who talks with his fists. Only then shall the door open. Yes. As we run to a memory fragment and my blessing. I see. I sort of expected it would only be a matter of time before you return to the Republic. Your mind is made up then? Afraid so. I've made the guys over there take care of everything without me long enough. Call it an A-rank Bracer's duty to his peers in society, I guess. Well, I suppose when you put it that way, I do wish you could stay a little while longer, but if that's your decision, I'll respect it. So when are you planning on returning? Well, there's no point in lingering here any longer than I have to now that I made up my mind to leave. So honestly, I was thinking about tomorrow. I think I could ask you to arrange a ticket to Calvard for me. Oh, certainly. Are you not planning to go visit Kilika first, though? I would have thought you'd want to. That was part of the original plan, but she wouldn't have any of it. Surprise, surprise. Her stance was, if you're going to waste time coming to see me, use it to go back to Calvard earlier and get some work done. Very well done. That doesn't sound like a position you'll be able to talk her out of. It's no big deal, though. I mean, it's not like we'll have never seen each other again. I suppose that's very true. I'm not sure there's anything in Cimmeria that could keep you two apart forever. It feels like that to me sometimes, too. Well, regardless, I won't keep you any longer. So that's one ticket to Calvard for tomorrow, coming right up. Sorry, let me just get this. Yes, this is the Grandchild branch of the Bracer Guild. Ah, yes. Yes. He's here as we speak, actually. Sin? Coming up. It's Ambassador Cochrane at the Calvardian Embassy. She'd like to invite you on a hot springs trip. What? Two days later. This place sure brings back memories. The atmosphere is so relaxing. It certainly is. Maybe because it feels so similar to our hometown. Still, Ambassador Cochrane had me going for a while. When I first heard about this whole trip, I thought it was just going to be the two of us out there together. Oh my, you look almost disappointed that it isn't. I'd be happy to take my leave if I'm getting in the way of your dream date with her. I'm good, thanks. She's not someone I've ever seen as a potential partner. Besides, it's you she wants to talk to, not me. This meeting might as well not be happening if you're not here. It never takes much to put you on the defensive, does it? Is it beyond you to just play along a little? You just can't help but mess with people, can you? With you in charge of the Sides Guild, I'm amazed he still has any bracelets left. Correction, I can't help but mess with you. I don't do this with anyone else. Would you be happy if that were true? Hell no. Ah, you've arrived. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Ambassador. Thank you for inviting us here today. Is something the matter, Sin? You seem oddly flustered. Me? I'm just fine. You're imagining things. Who would blame him? Who could blame him, Ambassador? After all, he's a man on a hot springs trip with two beautiful women. That's a hardy recipe for a calm and composed mind, is it? Knock it off, Kilika. I suppose not. If I were a little younger, I doubt I would be able to keep my hands off him myself. Alright, I suppose that's enough joking around. We should get our dinner. Mrs. Mao is going to be making tonight's food herself by the sounds of it. The serious discussion can wait until after that. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Likewise. So there's going to be a new intelligence agency set up in Calvard, huh? That's right. It's to be known as the Rocksmith Agency. And as the name suggests, it's going to be an organization that answers directly to the President. Really now? I see. I presume that it is so that Parliament can't have any influence over its operations. Correct. Perhaps this new agency's biggest advantage is that it's separate from all those issues and vices. The last thing we need is an organization like this suffering from Parliament's failures to make prompt decisions or a general ineptitude. Being run into the same opaque and shady manner by a privileged few. That does sound like a good idea, I'll admit. We're never going to be able to compare to the Empire's intelligence division or Liberal's World One if a parliament's at all involved. Quite. It's already difficult enough to get anything done in a nation with such a lack of unity. I guess that's just the fate of countries that take in immigrants by the truckload, though. Though honestly, I think the thing that surprises me most is that the president's actually being proactive for once. He's always struck me as a real conservative type, so this is the kind of thing I thought he'd go for. That said, given the state of the Republic right now, it's hardly surprising that he would choose to act this way. Outside the country, we got the threat of a rapidly expanding Erebonian Empire, while within we have terrorists and extremists. And to make matters worse, we have the enigmatic society on the loose. Evidently, something has to be done, and I think he knows that as well as anyone. Indeed. In the times ahead of us, we're going to need to be able to respond flexibly to a variety of new and unforeseen threats. Alright, I think my introduction to the manor has gone on long enough. It's about time I get to the point. Oh yeah, you got something you need to specifically talk to Killick about, right? So what position in the agency are you here to offer me? What? I love a sharp mind, Killick. Your instincts are of course dead on. We think your talents would make you perfectly suited to joining the agency and are eager for you to be a part of it. That's why you'll be offered a position of division chief should you decide to join. That's something President Rocksmith has proposed himself. Wow. What led you to being the one to bring this to Killick anyway? A fair question, I suppose. Ordinarily this would be a scout's work, but I've known the President on a personal level for quite some time now. So he took it upon himself to ask me to come to you personally. That makes sense. Then what is his reason for wanting me? Surely you know that without asking, or do you want to hear it said anyway? Naturally, your masterclass title skills are one reason for you being selected by the President. But above all, he wants you for the exceptional analytical and information handling abilities you've shown in your position in the Guild. Those are just what the new agency is going to require if it's to succeed. Well, I can't say this doesn't at all make sense. I'm more dumbfounded that you'd up and attempt to steal a capable member of the Guild right in front of an active bracer like this. That takes some nerve. Well, I do think rather highly of you. I thought you would be able to mediate without letting such trivial matters cloud your judgment. Still, what do you think, Killick? I'd ask you for an answer immediately, but I would like to know what's going through your mind. Well, it's certainly an interesting proposal. At the same time, I'm not sure I have any reason to accept it. But you have no reason to refuse it either. Am I right? Well, it's rare that you find it difficult to make quick judgments. But with such a big decision to make, I can't very well fault you. I won't rush you. Take a night to think long and hard about it. It was so you could do that I booked a room here tonight. I'll ask for your answer again tomorrow. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Of course. On one more thing before I depart. If you ask me, remaining in your position as a simple guild receptionist just isn't going to let you use your abilities to their fullest. Well, a pleasant night to you both. You are rather fast. Have you finished in the bath already? Fast? Seriously? I was in there for an hour. Oh. Man, it's not often I see you looking this deep in thought. I suppose you don't. I feel like I'm one step away from making a decision, but just need one last push to take it. Alright. Still, being here like this with you really takes me back. Hard to believe it's been 6 years now since Master Ruga's passing. Sounds like you went on a hell of a journey between then and joining the guild too. You could say that. Going on a journey makes it sound like something I did deliberately though. In reality, it wasn't quite as organized as that. I simply drifted from place to place before ending up being drawn to one point where I settled. Much in the way a leaf that fell from a tree ends up floating down the river. Were you able to find that answer you mentioned a while back? No, I still haven't. Still, I do feel as though I found a conclusion of sorts. What's that supposed to mean? Say, Sin, why do you think I chose to take up a non-combat position like guild receptionist to begin with? Because you didn't want to follow the same path as idiots like me and Walter. I wouldn't follow us either if I were in your shoes. Not quite, although I'm not going to deny that the two of you are idiots. Hey, that was the one part I did want you to deny. I wanted to find out the meaning of the living fist ideology my father advocated. I still believe that being able to better oneself through combat, while your opponent does the same, is a good thing in itself. As a warrior, it's probably close to the ideal way. Still, I couldn't help but wonder why ideology had to be based around the premise of fighting. I can certainly understand the significance of living and dying as a warrior. I can also understand how one who lived that way would have no regrets when the time to pass away came. Nothing has changed within me in that regard since the days we trained together. Yet, with Father dead and Walter gone, I couldn't help but wonder whether there was some way to make use of the Living Fist without having to fight. That was why I started roaming the continent in search of one. And as I roamed, I found myself face to face with countless conflicts and acts of violence, and I felt powerless every time I did. That was how I came to encounter Liberal's Guild. They had arrived to quell one of those conflicts. Something about their ideology, putting the safety of civilians over all else, made me feel that perhaps working under them may give me my answer. So that was what led me to start working for the Guild. But even then, I wasn't able to run from the fighting completely. The nature of humanity means that as long as we exist, conflict will never cease. Instead, what's important is not blindly preaching idealism, with preaching ideals while keeping a firm eye on the reality of how to quell conflict. Master Ryuga's words have never left me, nor have they left me. But all the same, I've been looking away from reality all this time. Come on now. You know full well that's not actually true. When it says reality, it's not saying fighting is the be-all end-all of quelling conflict. That's not what I'm trying to say. All these years, I haven't been trying to walk on my own 2 feet, not at all. I've just been trying to find a new way to live my father's Living Fist ideology as an excuse to stand still, all while indulging myself in the comparable environment that the Guild gave me. In that sense, I must be the biggest failure of father's students. I might not agree with the path Walter took, but he, like you, has chosen his own path and started walking forward along it. You two have been facing up to the Living Fist ideal of fathers and slowly reaching your own conclusions on it. In your own ways, you've been able to face up to reality. And I haven't. I've been standing still the whole time. That's the biggest load of crock I've ever heard. You've been walking forward just like we have. In what way? It's just that the path you've been walking has been one for others rather than yourself. That river you think you've been helplessly drifting through, you've actually been building a bridge so others can easily cross it behind you. When the road is hard, you soften the ground so your fellow guildmates have an easier trek. There's no shame in your way of the Living Fist. It's as true as mine and Walter's. Are you trying to comfort me? Sorry for not having a way with words. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is this, you know. As a person, you're way too strong, you're way too serious. And at times, it's like those two things that end up restricting you and stop you from seeing things you otherwise would. So try and relax a little, alright? Just a little. If you do, I bet you'll start seeing things you couldn't before. Say, Sin, what is it? Would you be happy if I returned to Calvard? What brought that on? Doesn't matter, just answer the question. Okay. If I had to pick, I guess I'd rather you be back home, yeah? Why do you ask? Oh, no reason. I decided I'm going to accept the President's proposal. What? Just because of what I said? Don't misunderstand me. All I wanted was some kind of reason to bring this journey to an end, as well as a place to make better use of my skills. Ah, that was the best night's sleep I've had in some time. I hope the two of you enjoyed your stay as well. I know I did. I'm feeling very refreshed, thank you. Refreshed enough to feel ready to take on a new position in a new environment even. Then, I would like to accept your offer. However, I have one condition for doing so. Oh, name it. While I'm willing to join the President's new agency, I'm not willing to stop living in line with my own beliefs. As such, if I should end up feeling the slightest doubt about how the agency itself is being run, I will do everything in my power to correct it from the inside using any means at my disposal. If he still wants my membership after hearing as much, please tell him that I accept his offer. Oh, that won't be a problem at all. I think he may well be encouraging you to take the reins. I believe he chose you expecting to fulfill that role should it be deemed necessary. After all, you have experience in the Guild, an organization which has managed to remain neutral and independent all this time. That's no mean feat. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Also, I need to get things ready for my successor, so I won't be able to return to Calvard for 2 to 3 months. As such, I won't be able to start work till then. That's perfectly understandable. I look forward to meeting you again in the Republic. Likewise. Something on your mind? I was just thinking about what you said back there. You said you'd need 2 or 3 months to get everything ready for your successor, right? Yes, I did. What of it? Well, I'm guessing it's pretty busy over in Calvard right now, too. It doesn't sound as though there's anything so urgent I need to be there now. So I was thinking maybe I could stay here for the next few months while you get things sorted out before I head back. You can't be serious. There's no reason why you should stay around here in the barrel with me. Go back to Calvert. You don't have to be so cold. It's me, you know. Well, it's the truth. We'll end up spending enough time together, whether we like it or not, after I'm home. You don't need to go out of your way to make more now. Well, you win. There's no need to rush things. It's in. What are you standing there for? Oh, sorry. You can say that before starting to walk off on your own, though. Side story, Journey's End finished. Yin Yang, 4,000 Mira. I think Yin Yang is the really good thing. If I remember correctly, it gives haste and heal. Yes, it does. That's so good, that's so good! That means we don't need to have haste anymore equipped on him either. We could even give him attack, which might not be bad. Or we give him some other thing, not really sure. Could give him defense. That might not be bad. Kind of the opposite. Do we want him to be tanky or do we want him to do damage? I'll do this for now. And that's one of the things done. I think the other thing is also with him though. The sun door, is it? Bring to me the fist of steel, which nothing in this world can move. Only then shall the door open. Yeah, this has to be Sin too. So it's a minigame then. Is it a fighting minigame, I wonder? Bring to me the fist of steel, which nothing in this world can move. Only then shall the door open. Open the door, yes. It's at the arena, so I'm guessing a fighting thing. Would make sense. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Ah, good day to you all. The place you're about to enter is an arena where history's strongest warriors gather and eagerly await new challengers. And today you will have the opportunity to be these challengers. Do what you can to emerge victorious. I feel I must warn you, however, that this is a martial arts tournament like no other. Only the best may compete. The rules are simple. First, the 4 of you will form one team and step into the arena. There, your team will face off against 3 others, one after another, with no breaks in between. As for the rest, I'm sure you'll pick it up as you go along. So what do you say? Would you be interested in joining us? Yes? Splendid. Well then, if you don't mind following me. It's a shame we have to have Sin with us, though. Look at this art! That Chad Lowface is mugging you. In this game, you compete against 3 teams in 3 rounds. You must defeat all of them to win. Losing any of the battles results in you losing the tournament as a whole. At the end of each round, your HP and EP will be fully restored. Your CP, however, will not. Okay, let's try it. We might learn each time. I'm guessing we could try them any times we want, so... It is now the moment you've all been waiting for. Tonight, 4 new warriors will be stepping onto the plate and challenging the normal arena. So let's get right to introducing our fierce fighters, shall we? In the blue corner, we are led by Father Kevin Graham of the Septian Church Gralsritter. Standing against him in the red corner, we have the mysterious Team Men in Black. Let the first round begin! Step up and ready your weapons. Ready? Fight! Perhaps just start with Joshua Alton, I think. That was not a lot of damage. Can we win this? That hurts so bad. And this 3 rounds? Are you kidding me? Maybe we should wait with doing this until we level a bit more. Because as this stands, I don't know if we're beating this. They're just a bit too much damage for me. Perhaps like after this chapter or something. We'll sure try, but since we're not allowed to lose, and there's gonna be 3 fights. I'll try, but this does not exactly look like it's possible. That hurts a lot. Such a small heal too. Damn, no, we're not doing this. It's not even close. And he even walked away, so my ability would only hit one of them. They're smart. Oh, they hurt, they hurt, they hurt. Stop moving away when I do the AoE. That's awfully rude. I guess theoretically we aren't that far away from being able to win this. It's just, I mean, we can't do it now. I think it's actually like impossible even with a god run, even with perfect RNG, unless we dodge literally every attack they do. I won't just give up now, but I can't rest them. I have to keep them alive. Oh no, we're done. The match is decided. The winner is... What a pity, it looks like the challenge is going to have to go home on the first round. Yes, we are. Oh dear. I was honestly expecting you might be able to put up a little more of a fight, but alas, I was mistaken. Still, if you ever feel up for having another attempt, could you come back? You'll be very much welcomed. We will come back. In a chapter or two. Because that's insane amounts of damage. I was thinking we should reload to get our energy back, but no. Nah. We'll remember that this exists, though. And we'll definitely do it. Just not now, because we're not gonna win now. We get kinda impaired by having to use Sin too. He's really weak, and I don't think we'll ever get him strong. But if the other ones can carry, like we did later in the last game, then we're fine. Let's go to put someone as support. Battle HP recovery. We should have this thing though, it's just really good. Third plane regroup area. And here's the entrance to the next plane. I doubt the panel will change up now, so yeah. We won't know what kind of place that it's going until we step inside though. Or what ultimately bizarre feelings will be waiting for us there. I'm tingling with excitement. We have to make sure we're ready before we're moving on. Entrance exam results. And for 33 of those years, I hated the damn place. He snapped between chewing cuts of lamb. After swallowing, he added, "Who's going to run it? I sure ain't, and you're no comforter." Maybe we can go to that door now, which needed entrance exam results. This one. Moon door. Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance and proof for scholarship. Only then shall the door open. Ah, yes. I shall grant you your memory fragment and my blessing. I think this is one of those longer ones, since it's the moon door. Spring came, but it took far more time doing so than the average year. One by one, the magnolia flowers began to show their faces to the world as if reluctant to let their long slumber end. And with the changing of the seasons, a brand new student of the infamous Genis Royal Academy set foot into its ground, slightly later than her peers. Well, here I am. Okay, I can do this. Oh, so that's our famous transfer student, hmm? A hawk? Ah, seems more like a falcon. I'd sworn to myself that I would stop relying on other people. I'd had enough of being restricted in how to live. I'd had enough of following the rails laid out for me by other people. I was going to put my own 2 feet on the ground and start living my own life, by myself. That was my resolve, and I intended to abide by it. But somewhere in my heart, I had already realized that resolve of mine was nothing more than an excuse. Social Studies classroom, first year during class. Settle down, I've got someone to introduce to you all. This is our new transfer student, Chloe Rins. She's going to be studying, social studies apparently. You'll be with me then. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to the class? Of course. My name is Chloe Rins, and starting today I will be a first year student at this academy. I've been looking forward to beginning my life at this wonderful academy for some time, so I'm truly delighted to be here. It's an honor to be able to count myself among your number. I'm still an experienced child in many ways, so I fear may cause you all trouble in the coming days and weeks, but I intend to work as hard as I can for the betterment of myself, my class, and my school, so I do hope we can all get along. I sure wasn't expecting a transfer student at this time of year. I wonder if she's from a rich family or something. She sort of sounds stuffy, so it would fit. She's obviously got some kind of special circumstances to be enrolling in May. Excuse me, but could I ask a question? Where do you live? You're from Burl, right? Yes, I'm from Gransel. Do you have any hobbies? Not specifically. What, for reals? That's kind of boring. Still, no matter how much I think about it, nothing comes to mind. I suppose I could say making sweets, but I don't feel like I do that enough for it to qualify as a hobby. Isn't the entrance exam for transfer students supposed to be crazy hard? You must be really smart to be able to pass it. Harder than the one the rest of us took. No way, that was nuts as it was. You must be quite smart. Okay class, that's enough. I'm sure you must have all the things you want to ask our new student, but they can wait until after class. Go and take a seat, Chloe. Oh yes, ma'am. Alright then, time to get started with our lesson. If you would, open your textbooks to page 23. A mysterious transfer student. Now there's a surefire recipe for catching my interest. 2 weeks passed at the academy. Despite the passing of time, the students' interest in the transfer student showed no sign of letting up, and she was soon the talk of the whole school. All anyone wanted to talk about was her, how smart she was, how unusually polite she was, among other things. Her peers thought that formalities were largely due to the nerves, and that she would naturally ease up over time, but the reality was somewhat different. I'm glad that's over. Glad I attended class today. We ended up covering so much. Come on, Monica, it's time for practice. Coming! Oh dear, did everyone go home already? I haven't handed out all those printouts yet. Oh, it's Miss Viola. She looks like she needs help with something. Maybe I could volunteer? No time like the present. Miss Viola, is there anything I can help you with? You seem rather troubled about something. Well, there is, but I'd feel a bit bad asking you to help me with it. Well, if you insist. Of course. Miss Viola handed a pile of printouts to Chloe. Could you go ahead and hand these out to all of the social studies students then? One each. They're rather important too, so try and see that everyone gets one. I'll get to work right away. Thank you so much. Okay, gotta run. There's a staff meeting starting soon. Let's see. Oh, there's a list of this year's credits. No wonder she wanted these handed out right away. so might as well start with the students still here. After that, I can go and speak with the ones who have gone to their respective clubs, as well as those who have returned to their dormitories. Okay, to work I go. Forget to place Chloe! Really, I had no idea. Well, the Republic is pretty huge in terms of landmass and all. Just traveling on foot isn't going to cut it. You need a more effective means of transportation. Excuse me. Oh, Chloe, hello. Can we help you with something? Well, you see, Miss Viola has entrusted me with the task of giving printouts to all of the social studies students. Chloe gave Roy and Thelma a copy of the printout each. Hey, it's late for all our credits. Thanks for going out of your way to deliver these, Chloe. Not at all. I apologize for intruding on your conversation too. I'll get out of your way now. Have a good day. Alright. Crazy how polite she is, huh? Yeah, I guess. She's a bit too polite though, if you ask me. Makes it hard to feel comfortable talking to her. Excuse me, you aren't a social studies student, are you? Sorry, but no, I'm a natural science student, actually. Oh, oops. I see. Sorry for troubling you then. In my experience, Leo's observations are always worth keeping a close eye on. I can't believe he was able to work out the properties of this material from so little data, but that's just what he does. He didn't rely on guesswork either. His evidence for his beliefs is sound too. I really do look up to him. Down we go. Oh, Chloe! How are you doing? Have you settled in here yet? Well, I'd like to think so, yes. By the way, thank you very much for your help during the enrollment process. Thanks to you, I was able to begin my new life here without any problems at all. I'm just glad to have been of assistance. If there's anything else you need help with, you need only to ask. I'll do what I can. I bear that in mind. Thank you very much. Meeting is going on. Okay. Oh, hello there, Chloe. Are you finally starting to get used to life here? Sir, I want to thank you again for permitting me to transfer here on such short notice. Chloe, you undertook our official transfer student exam and you passed it. You didn't feel at all indebted to me or feel as though you're being granted special treatment. If you say so, sir, thank you. Humanities classroom. Let's go to the auditorium, perhaps. I recognize you. You're the new first-year transfer student, Chloe Rins, correct? Yes, I am. I'm Rigel, a third-year humanities student. I'm also serving as the captain of the fencing club. If you're at all interested in what we do, you'd be welcome to stay and watch us practice. I wish I could, but I'm afraid I'm a little too busy at the moment. Thank you for your offer, though. Just the thought of joining reminds me of my training sessions with Julia. Is there anyone backstage? Oh, is that you, Monica? Finally been waiting for you, you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. What? You didn't do anything wrong? I was the one who made a mistake. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was the one who made a mistake. Okay, stop right there. Don't mind her, Chloe. She's kind of slow on the uptake at times like these. Did you need something from us, though? We're gonna start practice soon, so we can't hang around and talk long. I see. Still, I'm relatively sure that Clara is a social studies student. This doesn't really seem like the best time to be intruding on them. Maybe it would be best for me to excuse myself now and come back later. Oh, I know. You came to watch us practice because you think of joining the club, right? Awesome! We'd be stoked to have you as a member. You might want to let her speak before busting out the confetti and streamers. Seriously, just ignore Chloe. If you don't, we'll be here all day. We really do need to start soon, though, so can you make whatever you need quick? Sure, sorry. Well, I just came to deliver this, that's all. Chloe handed Clara the printout. Oh, this all you were here for? A credits list? I got my hopes up for nothing. Boo. I'm sorry about that, but yes, that was all I wanted, so I'll let you go ahead and start practice. Well, thanks. She's kind of weird, right? She's the mysterious transfer student everyone is talking about. You wouldn't expect her to be too normal. Oh, that's her, huh? I wish she'd stayed and joined the club. You're that new student, right? What do you want? I'm not really in the mood to talk. Girls' dormitory. Maybe no one here, actually. Lucy sure is gorgeous, isn't she? She's here as an exchange from the Principality of Remiferia to the north. I wonder if all the girls there are so pretty. I wish I was. There used to be a fountain here, you know, but they got rid of it last year for some reason. I mean, it was from the Middle Ages, so it was pretty beat up. I can't blame them for getting rid of it. I just wish I'd drawn it before they did. That's my biggest regret. At the boys' dormitory? I know you. Chloe Rins, wasn't it? Do you have some business with me? Well, not personally, no. I've been entrusted with the task of giving a printout to you by Miss Viola. Oh, this is a list of yesterday's credits. What? Drawing classes seem to be worth an awful lot while we're first years. Wait, physical education is worth 5 whole credits? Hey, just help me. I suppose I should probably leave him alone for a while. Well, if you'll excuse me. Wait a moment. Yes? Oh no. It's just that according to this printout, our examinations will be taking place in 6 weeks' time. Make sure you study thoroughly for them. I don't want to hear any excuses if you don't strive for the top. Absolutely. I'll devote myself fully to my studies. Let's perhaps... Can we even go over here? We can. I want to check this out. Oh. Hey Ricky, why are we here? Spring has come, and yet in my heart it's still the middle of winter. I like how Anton and Ricky are here. Why does everything in my life have to go wrong? Excuse me. Oh, I know you. You're the transfer student, right? I wish I was smart like you. Miss Viola told me to deliver this to you. Chloe had it on a printout. I shouldn't even need this. I should have graduated, but here I'm redoing the year again. What? Can't believe I have to do my 3rd year all over again. This is the worst. I was so full of hope when I first enrolled there, and look at me now. I'm not sure what to say in this situation. Okay, I guess that's it for that area. Let's check out the clubhouse. Only building we haven't been in. Adios, help us. Where is that loser? I would have thought we'd found him by now. Lucy, I'm not sure I can stand much more of this. Stop whining, you. I bet you've secretly been slacking off with your search the whole time, haven't you? I have not. I just don't get it. We're swimming in eyewitness reports of him, but us running into him, it's not happening. Why? I don't think our odds of capturing him today are especially high, Leo. What should we do? I suppose we'll just have to do what we can without him for now. The two of us can handle the majority of the student council's work. But we are going to need his approval in the end, so you two need to keep up your search. Find him as soon as possible. Right. I'll see you two later. Righto. Well, I guess we better get to work. If we must. Ah, Chloe. What brings you here with a pile of printouts in hand? Oh, and well, I was just helping Miss Viola with some of her work, you see. By going around the class giving out printouts. You're one model student. I would have turned her down if I was in your position. Well, how about this? Why don't we give you a hand with it? The two of us are going to be working around the school for a while because of some other work anyway, so there'll be no skin off our backs. Oh no, I don't want to trouble you. I was the one who accepted this task, so it's my duty to see it through to the end. But if you excuse me, I should probably get back to it. Good luck with your own work. So like, guess who's sharing a room with her? Me? Huh, really? She's supposed to be a real genius from all I've heard about her. Sounds like one convenient room arrangement if you ever find yourself stuck on homework. Well, I guess you could see it that way, but it's like, I don't know. She's really pleasant and polite and all, but it's like she doesn't want to be super close to anybody. I get what you mean. But if you're sharing a room with her, you can't be a total stranger, right? Don't you talk sometimes? Not really. Hi and good morning is about most we do, to be honest. I wish I could talk to her normally. Check out this room, perhaps? If you happen to encounter the student council president, inform us at once. Oh, are you the new transfer student? Yes, that's right. I take it it's your first time coming to this room. There's no need to be so nervous. I'm the student council's vice president, Lucy Sealand. He's our secretary and accountant, Leo. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're very welcome to come here anywhere you like. You're so pretty. My name is Chloe Rins. It's nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Your academic life here probably isn't going to be all smooth sailing, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Just try and enjoy yourself. I believe in you. Thank you. I'll deal with him. Thank you. Oh. Nothing in here then, I guess. Where could it have gone? Oh, there it is. Phew. Excuse me. Hey, you're the transfer student, right? Chloe? Do you need something from me? Yes, actually. You see, Miss Viola asked me to deliver these. Chloe handed Monica a printout. Oh, that's a credit list. There's so many classes here. Being a second year seems like it's gonna be rough. I'm surprised you went out of your way to deliver these. Looks like there wasn't any rush. You really think so? Yeah, she forgot to hand them out last year too. We got them eventually, but it was like forever after we should have. She might be pretty, but she kind of not all there, if you know what I mean. You might want to watch your back, okay? Like, you're obviously a nice girl, so if you don't, she might have taken advantage of that. There you are, Monica. You do realize we can't start without you, right? Oops, sorry, coming now. I'll see you later, Chloe. Thanks for delivering that printout to me. Oh, not at all. But I need to keep doing what I can. Maybe I was desperate to cling on to something to keep from losing sight of myself. The world made it seem like you could only broaden your horizons by interacting with others. But there I was, stubbornly refusing to come out of my shell. Was it really stubbornness? In some weird way I can't explain. It was more like obsessing over the idea that I could grow as long as I pushed myself. It's not like I wanted to be left behind. It's not like I wanted to be alone. As long as I tried hard enough, maybe I'd one day stop feeling like I was always running in place. Hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me. I wonder if I left mine in the classroom. I must have. I better go and get it. Can I really keep going on like this? So yeah, the trans student came by earlier. But the super smart one? Yeah, anyway. So yeah, I should hurry back to my room and go over what we learned in class. I need to go over our credit list again too. Feeling kinda tired. Hey there, pretty lady. You're the student council president, right? Bingo, name's Lechter. Sure is gorgeous sunset today, huh? Yes, it is. What are your impressions of the academy? Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities, for one thing. It has everything needed to really cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it. Oh, my hunch was right on the money. I knew you'd take it that way. As opposed to... I'm sorry, did I misunderstand you? Well, I was more asking about your life at the academy outside of all that book junk. Maybe it's just me, but you don't really seem to be letting loose or having fun. Well, I do still feel as though I'm adjusting to life here, so there's a lot I haven't yet to learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can on doing so, I promise. Was that really what you came out here to do, though? Pardon me? Man, you're too serious. Have you ever tried playing hooky, like ever, at least once? I might not look the part, but I am the student council president, you know. Our work's pretty damn easy too. What do you think? Are you inviting me to join? Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super duper enthralling schedules. I was hoping for some kind of reaction. If he's the president, there must be something respectable about him, but I'm not seeing it. How'd I put this? I feel like I couldn't trust him with as much as 10 Mira coin. Oh whoops, after Milia was bugging me about showing up to lessons once in a while, I should probably cough up some new excuse to ditch. I mean, I could go, but where's the fun in that? Pissing her off is like watching a pot boil over, though, so whatever crap I make up better be really convincing. Yep, I think my instincts were dead on. I should really be heading back to the dormitory now. You might want to watch how you stand when I'm kicking it down here. My view's awesome if you catch my drift. Excuse me. That way's the boy storm. Oh boy, this one's gonna be like pulling teeth. Several days later after classes. The Student Council, an autonomous body run by students for students, responsible for maintaining order and overseeing student activities. And their most important duty of all is searching for their president. He's not here either. Where is that ruffian? I was sure he got us and come back to the council room this time, sure of it. I swear every time we do manage to find him, he gets 1,000 times more capable of hiding from us. Where could he be? We've searched the school buildings, we've searched the dorms. Where's left? The shrubs and the grounds? He's just taunting us now. Get it together, Hans. We're going to find him and we're going to force feed him every single piece of paperwork he's got piling up. Right on. Chloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. I just had a little free time, so I thought I would try and use it productively. That lesson prep work? Man, you're so dedicated. I think I can see how you were able to pass the legendary transfer student entrance exam. It's really just something to pass the time. It's not like I'm working every waking hour of the day. Oh yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen Lecter around, have you? Lecter? I'm almost scared to ask, but he didn't try anything funny on you, did he? No, sort of. I'm so sorry. This is all our fault for not keeping that nutjob on a leash. I don't know how we can begin to apologize to you. Whatever he did, we'll absolutely sure it never happens again, or anything else for that matter. Please forgive us. We're begging you. It's okay, honestly. He really didn't do anything major to me, honest. Really? Yes. He just tried to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. You nearly gave me a heart attack, Chloe. I thought I was gonna faint or something. Seriously, it's getting up to the point where I feel like I need to apologize every time I hear his name. Thank you, Dios. Well, is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker, that's cute. Honestly, with a personality like that, he's a walking nightmare straight from Gehenna. We lost count of how many times he's ran away from us doing his council work in the past couple of weeks alone. Which would be bad enough if it weren't for the fact that he's usually out raising hell for people instead. So instead of doing our own work, we're either start searching for him or apologizing for things he's done. That's where the council's most important policy is. If he's not in our sights, the sooner we find him, the better. If you're thinking we can't be a very effective student council like that, well, you're right. I see. Something wrong, Chloe? No, nothing really. Speaking of Lecter, he was sleeping on top of the clubhouse roof not long ago. He was? Well, that explains why we couldn't find him. We didn't check there. You're the best, Chloe. Thanks a ton. Well, not at all. It was actually Sieg who noticed him there, but I suppose I shouldn't tell him that. Come on, Hans. We've got some trash to bring in. Damn straight. Seriously, thanks, Chloe. We owe you big time. See you later. Sure. That's what it's usually like. My instincts about him being irresponsible were right, I see. Still, that question he asked me... Was that really what you came here to do, though? There he is. What? Where is he? He was there a second ago, I saw him. Then why isn't he there now? Crap, where did he go? Oh. Looks like Chloe's heading off somewhere else. Maybe we should ask her again if she saw anything. Huh? Sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one who let us up here in the first place. She'd probably be a useful asset in our search in general if we could convince her to help. Yeah, let's go down and talk to her. Chloe, our favorite person! Oh, hello again. Was he not on the roof? No, he was. He just managed to disappear before we could bring our hands around his stupid neck. Can't believe he managed to escape again. That doesn't make any sense to us, though. It's not like there was anywhere to hide up there, and he was way too far up to be able to just jump down. That does seem strange. So, you know, we were wondering if you might have some idea where he might have gone next. It doesn't even need to be a specific location like last time. Anything useful you might have on him to share away. Please, anything will do. Well, they really do seem to need some help. I might have some kind of idea. Wait, you do know something? I don't, but I know someone who might. Let me ask him for you. Sieg. Whoa, you have a falcon? Is he your pet or something? Oh no, he's more like a friend. Scree. Gotcha. Sieg, you haven't seen Lecter, have you? He was that slovenly boy who was sleeping on the clubhouse roof not long ago. Scree? Scree. So you lost sight of him. Scree. No, it's alright, don't worry about it. Sorry for calling you then. Thanks for trying to help. Scree. Wow, he really must be fast if Sieg can't keep up with him. I think we're a bit too busy having our minds blown by talking to a falcon to feel impressed by Lecter right now. You're telling me. You're a true enigma. Did I do something strange? Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just genuinely amazed. That makes two of us. Shame that superpower of yours didn't get us any closer to finding Lecter. Indeed. Still, if Sieg couldn't find him, it could mean he's inside one of the buildings. Probably in the one that's relatively quiet at this time of day. Actually, that helps narrow things down a lot. It just leaves empty classrooms, the dorms, the auditorium, the whole schoolhouse. That's still plenty of spaces if you ask me. Would you like me to help you? Really, you sure wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you need to do. I was just going to go around and have a look at some of the clubs, but I can do that anytime. Well, I do feel kind of bad about asking you to put yourself out for us. But you really would be a serious help. I don't think we could wish for better even. You're totally sure though? We wouldn't want to force you. Of course. Great, let's get to work then. He's not gonna know what hit him. I'm thinking they said before that they searched the classrooms and such, or maybe... you're looking for Lecter? He was on that bench reading a book not so long ago. Then just up and disappeared. I wonder where he went. Well, that's actually a big clue. If he was there, then... in here maybe? Actually, I guess I wouldn't. Oh. We found you! You're not getting away this time. It's time to come quietly. What exactly is that you're reading? It's Kitty Talk for Dummies. Nyago. Nyan. 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 Have you been sitting here reading that all this time? I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through a vast empty world, living the hardest that I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything, and it wasn't as if I would suddenly be able to leave the ground and fly by doing so. It was just that if I stood still, the small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably vast. Hector was right. Just what had I come here to do? After that, Chloe decided to join the fencing club so that the skills Julia taught her didn't grow rusty during her time at the academy. She also found herself being roped into helping Jill and Hans search for the nefarious Lecter, quite often too. Then, roughly a month after all this began, everyone's favorite time of the academic year finally arrived. Right, so here I need to use this formula. Wait, this isn't right, what am I doing wrong? Exam season, huh? Students sure have it rough. You're technically one too, you know. Technically. You are going to study, aren't you? Well... Take that as a no. Oh, here you are. An angel shines her majesty upon us. Come on, Lecter. It's time for you to hit those books. But I've studied for a whole half second today already. I really don't think... Oh, Lucy. Why can't I get you to do that to me? Wait, no, this isn't time for fantasizing. I need to study. Oh, we're finally free. I knew this place wouldn't go easy on us. That was really hard. I feel like I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Chloe. How'd the exams go for you? Well, alright, I suppose. Nah, there's no need to be modest. We know you probably finished in half the time and got all the answers right to boot. The smile says it all. I wish I had your brain. Sure, we can't swap. This isn't the place to be loitering. You're stopping people from getting to the stairs. Oops. We're sorry. Oh, and one more thing. Student council's work resumes today. I will be expecting both of you in the council room at 2 o'clock for our meeting. Don't even think about being late. Yes, sir. As for you, Chloe, you may dress you fit. I'm guessing that's his way of saying he'd like you to come along too. You might technically be a member, but you're our honorary Lecter catcher. We kinda need you at this point. I bet he's acknowledged you because of that, because believe me, that's a real special talent you got there. I'm not sure I've done enough to warrant that personally. If it's okay for me to go, maybe I will though. It sounds like fun. You might be a bit disappointed if you go along expecting fun. We'd be happy to have you though, fun or no fun. So if you're up for it, so are we. Nice, let's go get ourselves some lunch, then we can head over there. Alright. Yo guys! Oh, Lecter's here. What's the occasion? Hey, you said that if I'm never here. I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I? At least being honest about it. Lucy, I'm so happy to see you again. You're looking well, Hans. How did your exams go? Well, I'd appreciate if you avoided that fine subject. Much like you avoided all the subjects you were supposed to study then. Can you stop wasting time and take your seat? We have work to do. Sorry. Well, we're all here, so let's get started. Alright, our first order of the day is talking about everyone's dream for the future. You three can go first. Speak of your highest aspirations that with my all might here. Please continue, Leo. First, I will go over the Student Council's main orders of business for the year. After that, I will discuss our future activities in more detail, and then we can start to work on allocating the budget. Jill, you spill first. Tell us what desires burn within that pure, sisterly heart of yours. The desire to topple your presidency. As you can see, this fool will be of no use at all to the proceedings. I expect little squat from him. Oh, Lecter. When he's not here, he causes trouble, and when he's here, he causes trouble. So moving along, if we go by our usual pattern for the year, next month will be... I'm exhausted. Trying to find Lecter is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up just being just as tiring. But at least I was finally reunited with my beloved Lucy. I was dying of loneliness from not getting to see her during the exam period. You liar. You went and met her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before your exams making you do better in them. You're right, I saw you too. Oh hey, just what I needed. A few people who look like they got nothing to do. We're a hell of a lot busier than you are. We need to go around and meet with the heads of the All Academy's clubs to start drafting up a budget. Okay, gets up to you, Chloe. Me? Lecter handed an envelope to Chloe. What is this? It's something that needs to be delivered to the mayor of Ruan. Leo's not gonna take no for an answer either, so there you go. Enjoy. That sounds very much like it's your job. Mine. You sure not mistaking me for someone else? Oh, and Chloe, you got a feather on your head. I do. Lecter brushed his hand across Chloe's head. I guess that must have been Sieg's. He did say it was almost time for him to start molting. Come to think of it. How long has that been there? I hope he wasn't there during the exams. That would have been so embarrassing. You know about Sieg? And did you actually talk to him? Okay, good luck delivering that envelope. Talk about an enigma. Chloe, you are aware that you just had Lecter's work unceremoniously dumped on you, right? Also, while I hate to be the one to break it to you, there wasn't a feather on your head. He did it again. Come on, you can't let him get away with this. You gotta go after him and force him to take it back. You shouldn't have to do all his work for him. I don't disagree, but I'm not sure she's gonna find him if she goes after him now. He's got enough of a head start that we're probably talking like, what, 5 hours to find him? 6? I think it would be faster for me to just go and do the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is deliver it to the mayor for Ruan after all. Oh, we're kinda hoping you could help us with our work too. Sorry, Jill. Don't worry about it, no big deal. Do you know the way to the mayor's place? If you don't, I can help with that. Thanks, but I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Huh, really? Sounds like you should be fine then. Well, take care of the monsters on the way. Thank you, I will. Well, this is goodbye for now, I guess. Later. Don't be out too late. I won't. Look around a bit before we go. Why do you have that envelope? It was the first thing by Lecter, wasn't it? It's fine, of course. I'll make sure it's delivered. Head south on the highway to reach Ruan. The mayor's mansion is on the east side of the town, southern block. Don't get lost. I won't, thank you. I wonder if this is supposed to be payment for doing this errand or something. But it's the end of the month. It's about time for Lecter to make his move. There's a rope hanging down outside the window. And what's this? Is it meant to be some way to climb up to the top of the roof? I ended up hitting him again. Why did I do it? Every time I see his face, I just feel like punching him. I'm so glad the exams are finally over. The exam period is tough on us teachers too, I'll have you know. It's not like we enjoy giving you them. I believe it. Oh, good day, Chloe. Can I help you? Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy, so I came to ask for permission to leave the grounds. Chloe gave the dean a brief explanation on what she needed to do. Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to grant you permission. Chloe received permission to leave the grounds. Thank you very much, dear Dean Collins. Still, I've been quite pleased to see you finally adjusting to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately. Well, I've been helping the student council with their work from time to time, and well, a certain element of their work does involve a lot of running. I see. Well, if that's all, I should probably get to work. Oh, of course. Take care. Thank you. She looks so much chipper now. I suppose I have him to thank for that. Guess we leave school? I see. Oh, it's just that I'm actually thinking of sending my son to this academy. Hello, Chloe. How do you feel about the exams? Well, I thought they were a little difficult, to be honest. Really, I'm rather confident in my performance. I can only wait for the results to be issued. He isn't up here again, is he? Just want to say. No. I doubt we can actually find him anywhere, even if we wanted to. So let's get going. Well, here I am. This is the first time I've had the chance to walk through here like this. Not like I could before. The last time I came here was during the 100 Days War. Oops. I forgot that you can't cross the bridge at this time of day. Guess I'll try heading to the mayor's mansion later. No big deal anyway. Lester didn't make it seem too urgent. Nice to see this town so lively. It really has changed the atmosphere since then. Isn't that a casino? Please tell me isn't there for the reason I think he is. He better not be. Nectar, what are you doing here? We're students. Gambling is expressly forbidden. I know. I mean, I'm the student council president. Of course I know. Yes, come to Papa. I find myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Maybe I should ask the dean next time I see him, so I can make sure this is some kind of elaborate ruse. It sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, I can go visit the mayor now. I'll be leaving now. I need to go and take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are. Right. Right. Just a little bit more. Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please. Excuse me, I'm a student of Genius Royal Academy. I'm here on student council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with the Mayor Dalmor? I'm afraid not. He's currently not in, you see. If your business isn't urgent, might I recommend coming back another day? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. I'm the Mayor's steward, Gilbert, and I act as his representative during his absence. So you're a student of Genius Royal Academy, are you? That's correct, sir. I come to deliver an envelope from the student council to the Mayor. Shall we hand over the envelope to the steward? I see. It's a list of all the Academy students for the current year. As you know, students generally live in dorms, and obviously there are large numbers of them coming and going year after year. It makes keeping track of all the residents of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of students like this. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. To tell you the truth, I was once a student of the Academy. Not just any student either. I was part of the student council as well. Genius Council is a fine organization. They're proud as they are noble-minded, with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the academy they serve and belong to. I see. It's hard to believe that was ever the case looking at the current student council. The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me this very day. I'm sure the same will be true for you in your adult life too, so do continue your work as part of it as best you can. Thank you, I will. I'm not actually a member though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. Oh, it was no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means stop by. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. I wonder if he's actually still in there like I told him to be. I knew it. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here has gone, would you? I'm trying to find him. You must mean like Master Lecter. Master Lecter? A young lady came by to collect him not long ago. She did punch him before they departed, however. Thank you, dear Sir Lucy. I'm so sorry for the trouble he's caused you. On behalf of the students of the Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Our student council president, no less. I really do apologize. Oh, on the contrary, Master Lecter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have the chance to speak to him, we've placed the coins from the game he was in the middle of in his pool as usual. If you could let him know that, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. I'm exhausted. I can't believe he's even an active gambler. He's so far gone, I'm not sure how to begin trying to get him to turn over a new leaf. Something wrong? How are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I was just trying to find something. Like what? I can help you look if you'd like. You don't have to do that, but if you really wanna. It's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it. A red stone, right? Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already. Chloe found a pretty red stone. Excuse me, this wouldn't happen to be what you're looking for, would it? That's it! Chloe handed the boy the stone. Phew, I'm glad we were able to find it. Yeah, I'm Clem, and thanks. By the way, bye! Are you alright? I'm okay. I'll escort you back home. I get home on my own, I'm not some dumb kid, you know. I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping that I might be able to ask your family for directions. So while you might not need my help, would you be willing to let me go with you? Okay, then I guess I could, sure. This way. Come on, hurry up! I'm coming! His house is this way, though. I guess he'd be from Minoria. Oh. What's wrong? Well... The place he led me to was Mercy Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well, somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here, because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Ruan. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. But I knew I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle. What's up with you? Why do you go quiet? You want me to introduce you to the matron? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stronger than I was before, right? I've gotten used to my life at the academy, I've made friends there. I've resumed practicing my swordsmanship. I've gained stamina through chasing Lecter around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I can finally walk back inside here with my head held high and not immediately give in to the weakness in my heart. Come on, you're scaring me. You're not sick or nothing, are you? I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside? Sure, this way. Keep up or I'll leave you behind. There you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else is long... Goodness. Is that you, Chloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, It's you, it's really you! Oh dear, I see you still look exactly the same when you're crying. Well, What's going on here? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere, but if I knew it, I was just so happy to see you again. Oh, there's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Chloe. You too. Oh, look at you. You're still the same darling young lady I've always known after all, aren't you? I'm glad you finally came back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that. I just went to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where's Joseph? You haven't heard the news then? I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He passed away about 4 years ago. He passed away? One day he went out shopping in Ruan and was caught up in an accident. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't come, even though I love it here, if I'd just been more honest with myself, if I'd just come here from the beginning. Is somebody there? Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Oh, what are you crying for? These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone say hello to our visitor. Okay. I'm Mary. Huh? What's going on? Hiya. Come on, Polly, you gotta say hello. Chloe, the Mercy Orphanage you love is right here, you know. So it is. Maybe we should all have some tea. That seems like as good a time as any. Will you give me a hand making it, Chloe? Of course. From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled, exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children. When I was there, the world would bathe in happiness and smiling faces. Because I never knew my mother and father, all my memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet, when I was there, I knew. I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. One month later, I knew I didn't stay out that long. It's so easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. I'd better head back to the dorm. The lights are already off. Sheila must have gone to sleep already. Ah! Good evening, my dear. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off. I was just feeling so lonely without my beloved Chloe around to keep me company that I opted to turn the lights off and sulk. You're never around on our days off lately. I don't know where you're always going, but you sure seem to love it there. Where you been anyway? Sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to make curfew, it just happened. No big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. That might not be the case forever if it keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'll try and make sure to return earlier in the future. Mr. Teresa might start getting annoyed if I keep staying out so late, too. So? You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? No way it isn't. I've just been going to an acquaintance's house. An acquaintance's house, huh? And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mercy Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there, so since I live in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Oh, hold up. That's the place between here and Menoria, right? Oh, phooey. I was hoping it was going to be somewhere a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer is such a good girl answer. Spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and all. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans? Don't you dare call them that. What? What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I'm not a good girl. Excuse me. I didn't think I'd ever see her like that. I've done it again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage. Where are we supposed to go, I wonder? I don't really know. I don't want to talk to her right now. The clubhouse, maybe? One of the girls in the student council has been working awfully late today. We're open till late though, so I hope she'll come down from here if she's feeling hungry. That goes for you too. I didn't know you were here, Lucy. Are you still working? It's awfully late. I was, yes. It took me a bit longer than I'd expected to finish everything. I'm almost done though, so I'll be back soon. Okay, that's good. Something wrong, Chloe? You seem kinda down. No, I'm alright. Well, if you say so. It's past curfew though. You should probably start heading back to your room. I suppose. That's the last place I want to be right now. I don't really know where to go. Old schoolhouse, maybe? Just, I guess, to get away? No? Don't really know where we're going. Oh, just here. What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this? Maybe I should talk to Hans. This isn't Hans' rooms. I don't really want to talk to anyone else right now either. Hola. You in there, Hans? Yeah, that's you, Jill. Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Did something happen? Not really. Your face tells me that's a big old lie. Come on in. I'm by myself at the moment anyway. Don't try any funny business, okay? As if I would. Now get your butt inside. So what happened? Something to do with Chloe, right? Can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before? Not yet, no. She's the type to just apologize before offering her opinion on anything, so we got nothing to fight about, really. You asking because you have? Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff even when I don't mean it. She was really angry too. Angry? Chloe? Man, I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it. Can you be serious, Hans? I am. I'm not sure how to face her now. So I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here? Proposal denied. You sleep in your own room and that's final. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize. I don't know. Go back? Alright, later, Gator. Jill. It will be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. I hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You sure back late tonight? I just walked past Jill too. She was crying. Well, that's because... Stop staring at me with a blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't sit behind me like that. Stand behind me like that. It's creepy. Someone's in a bad mood. It's not looking too good. I always wished I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends. But wishing for those things just doesn't get you them, and no matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out. I just can't seem to make any progress. I getcha. You're so frustrated you ended up lashing out against a friend who's kinda on the dense side. That's not what happened at all, I'm not you. I might be annoyed at her, but Jill is still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful, they don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there, and because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not, that's not who I am. I just want it to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want it to? No matter how much I want friends and family, I just can't get them. Are they destined to forever be out of my reach? You spilling all the beans tonight, huh? What about you? Is there anything in the world that you take seriously? Just one thing where you refuse to compromise. You know, you can be pretty scary when you start shouting. Get it. Shouting at you isn't going to solve anything. So? You still don't know why you're mad, right? You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because, well, it's because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's genuinely important to me, and not because... Now we're just going around in circles. Sorry, but this is boring as sin. Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't walk away in the middle of it. Listen, all I'm gonna say is, get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knocked up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. What does that even mean? That's for you to find out. Nectar. Oh, who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. No, he's not. He seems like he's never takes anything seriously, but in reality he does. You still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. He's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's got me so worked up? Why? Deep down, I knew all along what I was doing. All the time, I'd been pretending not to notice the truth, but I had known since the very beginning. And to avoid facing that fact, I kept desperately clinging on to everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That was why my heart was so restless. Next day. Guess this must be the place? Well, it's not like I have anything... Not like to do anything too daring today. All I need to do is scope it out for now. I know I didn't mean any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm gonna come here, get to know more about the place, and then try to apologize to her. Maybe then she'll forgive me. Huh? Looks like there's no one here. Phew. Wow. This place is actually pretty cute. Well, here comes the hard part. Jill, what are you doing here? What? Fancy seeing you here, Chloe. Do you want to come in? Come in? Yeah, okay. Wait here for a minute. I'll go and make us some tea. Look, I'm sorry, Chloe. What I said was really, really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both of my parents too. You did. That's why what you said before bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that alone meant they were doomed to spend life unable to have the same kind of happiness the others did. I didn't want anyone to say it, or even think it. But that wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It was because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Chloe, Please allow me to finish. I wanted to think I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that too, and that's why being called a model student or being spoken of like some kind of exemplary human being irritated me so much. I'm such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as if I'm sticking up for other people, when in reality, I'm only thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. I really am sorry. No, you're clearly not the one at fault, Chloe. This is on me and I'm sorry. Why are you angry with me doesn't matter when I said something I never should have said from the get-go. I had no idea what kind of life you or the kids have here, and I wasn't trying to imply you were a hypocrite or anything at all. I wanted to apologize to you earlier, I didn't know how, I suppose. Same here. I take back everything I said about the children too. I had no right to be judging them when I'd never ever been here or met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? Sleep in bunk beds, huh? I got jealous. Achoo! That's adorable. They really do look cute when they're sleeping. Now I feel even worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. All my frustrations just built to a point where I took it out on you. Seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call our faults a draw, okay? We're just going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kinda glad this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it just hit home just how important this place truly is to me. Although, to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. Anyway, you wanna get going? Yeah. Feels kinda weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this though. We've been sharing a room all this time. But this is the first time I felt like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone's made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. Thanks for coming today, Jill. I'm glad I did. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. The sunlight does wonders at making you want to drift off. Say, I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. Hmm? All this time, this orphanage was right here, same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back, all this time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All the time, it was right here, waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely loved this place, and that's the only thing that ever mattered. And now I know that I'll always feel that way, no matter how many times I lose sight of myself or find myself losing my way. I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There was also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. I still hadn't thanked him for all he had done for me, not once. Lecter! Get back here! Today's the day you're finally going to do some work! Ah! Chloe? I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Our pincer attacks didn't work at all that well. Haha, you'll have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty Lecter. How do you get up there so fast? His agility is amazing. Ha! You got no one to blame but yourself for letting me get away. So long, suckers! Get back here! We'll see who was a sucker when you chained that chair under a mountain of paperwork. After all the times I've chased him around, I know there's got to be more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like he's up there. He's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go and have a look anyway. Did we really go up there? I would say not go up there, but... I knew I wouldn't find him here. Let's try somewhere else for now. Okay, I'm gonna reload then. I don't know if it matters, but I want to find him. He's challenging me. I will not be bested. I'm thinking the closest building, and probably not the main building. Boys' dormitory, maybe? I'm all done. I'm all alone with Lucy. This is like a dream come true. Oh, Lucy. What is it? I just wanted to ask you something. What do you think the most important thing in the world is? It is L-O-V-E, right? If you ask me, it's probably... strength, I suppose? What? Speaking of strength, I feel like smacking Lecter upside the head right now. Well, if you need someone to hit, you can smack me around as much as you like. Hi there, Chloe. Have you found any sign of Lecter? I wish I could say yes, but unfortunately not. Oh. Oh, stop, Chloe. Is something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. It looks like Lecter is in here. Maybe you should go and see what Jilly was up to. Okay. Sorry for stopping you. You go on, my good sir. Not here. Here. Oh. I got you now, you sorry excuse for president. Time to accept your fate. Mikey? What were you doing under there? Let's go with me! I wasn't doing anything! What's going on here? I kept telling you I wasn't doing anything weird, I swear. Then what were you doing under there, huh? I'm sorry, but crawling under there screams suspicious. That's what I thought too. That's why I crawled in there. I'm not following you. Can you elaborate? Oh, you see, I was around the back of the school building when I saw this guy who looked like he rolled right out of a dumpster walking around. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so sloppy looking in my life. It's scary, I know, just from that who he's talking about. Yeah, me too. Honestly, he made me so curious I had to see what he was up to, so I ended up following him. Anyway, he looked around for a while, then he wandered here into the auditorium. Pretty suspicious, right? It was when I followed him in here that he noticed me. The second he saw me, he started to panic. He seemed to panic a little before crawling under there. I tried to follow him, but I ended up getting stuck. I was so close too. So in other words, he was toying with you. What? Maybe if you were thinking about things other than how best to skip class, you wouldn't fall for such obvious tips. He was deliberately trying to get your attention by acting suspicious, as all get out, like he was trying to set you up. Call it our student council's president's specialty. What? That guy's a student council president? You gotta be kidding, he couldn't look any less the part. He's preaching to the choir. Listen to what I'm saying, Mikey. I probably should have told you this a long time ago, but I'm going to take this golden chance to give you a good lecturing now. Jill. Oh, Chloe. Sorry, but I'm gonna still give Mikey a good lecturing for a while longer. Oh, that's alright. You can leave looking for Lecter to me. I think I might have an idea where he is. You do? But I may be surprised. You're like a metal detector for Lecter at this point. I wouldn't go quite that far. I can't believe what I'm hearing. That guy is the student council president. Seriously. There's something wrong with this world. School how? No, he wouldn't go into school. Oh, he's up there now. Is it because we checked around a bit now? So now he actually did go up there. I knew I'd find you up here. Oh, look who we got here. Great weather, huh? Perhaps so, but you can't honestly believe I came to talk to you about the weather. If you have enough free time to lay down around the roof, come and do some work. Everyone could use your help, you know. Hey, they need me a lot less than you think. And predicting the weather 10 years in the future takes a lot of brain power, you know. I need to concentrate right now. How does he think up these things? Still, going by my experience with him, when he acts like this, he's usually willing to listen to me. Hey, Lecter. I just want to say thanks. Thanks for what? A lot of things, really. You've done an awful lot to help me since I got on a roll here. It's because you're always trying to act like you aren't, or you're running away from me. I've never been able to say thanks for any of it. I feel like I owe it to you. Yeah, I'm lost. I got no clue what you're talking about. You asked me a long time ago what it was that I came here to do, didn't you? I hated the life I had before enrolling here. I always felt like I was being pushed around by everyone and everything around me, instead of really achieving anything for myself. And it was that I hated most of all. I felt empty, worthless. That was part of why I didn't want to try to answer your question, or even think about it. I was like, if I accepted how weak I was inside, I'd never be able to get any stronger. But that's not how I feel now. I'm not empty at all anymore. Thanks to coming here and meeting you all, and all of my friends, I learned so many things. I was able to do things for myself too, instead of just relying on others for everything. Yeah? So that's why I wanted to thank you. Man, I told you before you were too serious, right? You've been thinking about that one offhand thing all this time. I never saw that coming. You're trying to make fun of me again, aren't you? What about you, though? Why did you choose to come here? Me? I had nothing better to do, I guess. Seemed like a good way to kill time. Really? Well, as long as you're here, you may as well do some work. Wait. Tomorrow is the Student Council's general meeting, which means you have a lot to do. And you need to do it all by the end of the day. There's a mountain of it just waiting for you to get started on. Hold up a second. Don't do this, Chloe. I can't explain. I'm not going to listen. Spare me, please! This was the first and last chance I ever had to thank Lester for all he did for me. The day after that year's Academy Festival, he suddenly registered his intent to withdraw from the school. I was never seen there again. He was himself to the very end, though, making a sudden appearance in the Student Council organized place final scene, ruining it for his amusement. Then 2 years later, I ended up meeting him once more, in a place and a way I never would have expected. Side story, Descended Wings finished. Dude, Falcon Eye, 6,000 Naira. That was the longest side story so far, but also a very important one, and a very good one, I would say. Bit like slow perhaps, but it still does a lot of things that's important. And this helps make Chloe feel a bit bigger of a character, I guess you could say. Well, this is just better. Let's put that there. He has so much. Olivier is really strong now because of the arts he's getting. He has White Gehenna even. That's what we used really late in the game in the last one. Well, that's finally that thing done. So we didn't even get to start the next chapter. And I think it's a good place to end. Because I notice I'm losing my voice too from all this reading. And I'm fumbling my words. Well, thank you for watching this. We'll properly start chapter 4 next time. To probably get some good combat going, and not just talking for a long time now. Probably most of next chapter will not be as much talking. But yeah, thank you for watching this pretty reading heavy episode. Some combat in the beginning, but yeah. Goodbye.